So I wanted to do something a bit different with this video. I'm going to ask Spirit specific questions about people in my life and whether they speak about me in private and how they speak about me. Because I've been getting a lot of videos at the minute, alluding to the fact that Spirit is aware of everything. If our name gets mentioned in a room, they will know about it and they know what's said, and they take note of that. And karma gets served. So I thought, you know what, that's going to be fun. So I'm going to show that in practice by asking Spirit myself through my cards. Before we do that, I just wanted to share a video. This is my daughter's video, and she does this regularly where she shows her day in her life. Now, I want to protect her identity as much as possible, so I've had to place a black bar to the left, to the right, so it doesn't show her profile name. But I wanted to show the video, really. I want to show you a little bit of an insight into her. She makes some nice little comments at the end. About like being yourself, and I love that. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to remember not to exit the window, because otherwise it will give a username at the end, and I don't want that. So I better remember to what to do. So anyway, come spend a chill day with me. And that teddy there is that lion is something she was given like a long time ago, before the drama and chaos that ensued with us, and she sleeps with it every night, and you can see how worn down that is. Crazy. And recently, I've been collecting a lot of physical media, DVDs, CDs, and things, and she started getting addicted too. So I introduced it to her over the Halloween holidays, and before you know it, she was collecting like crazy as well. So that's where movie collection is. Yeah, she recently got a Funko Pop from her mum, I think it was, and it's like a calendar. So you get these little miniature ones, and I didn't even know that was a thing, and I think they're awesome. How cool is that? And I don't know what this is. It's a channel. Obviously, she watches on YouTube, but look, 2.9 million subscribers. It's mad. Outfit for the day, fit check, fits. Yeah, moisturizers, DVDs forever. Yeah, so that's some of a part of her little collection, really. Woody and Bo Peep and more DVD. Hashtag more DVDs. And believe me, she got quite addicted to it. So I give her pocket money every week, and she just seems to spend it straight away on movies. So it's pretty mental. But then I was like that not too long ago. I just had to find some sort of sense to calm down just for a minute while I catch up on the ones I actually have to watch. Because you can only acquire so much, at a certain pace. Watched some high school day in the lives, gave me motivation. Again, that's that. I think that's that channel. Stimps. I pick up on things and I can't help it. My little Salvalian, obviously it's Sylvanian, so isn't she adorable? I think it's really cute how she does this, It's like, it's really nice. You're always taking time to do it all and put the effort there. Little window. What I got out of my Funko Pop advent calendar so far, day 1 to 8. And I think that's really cool. I think I love the Spider-Man one over there. And there's Rocket there, I think. Is it Rocket? Is his name Rocket? I may have the name wrong. Them on the drawers. She's got a crystal pyramid there, another one there. The one and only Marvel Funko Pop advent calendar. Cotton bud. So random as well. I have to fill my cotton pads. My jewellery, my comfort necklace, I can't go without. So that's her amethyst crystal around her neck. Something I introduced her to with the crystals and whatnot. And yeah, it helps her. Nail strengthening polish, smoothie, homework, English homework. Even though I'm looking write books and things, so I find it absolutely amusing. That for her it's an absolute nightmare, but that's fun. Waffles because she's hungry. Very bland, very bland indeed. Also did my bio, chem, and physics homework, but forgot to take a picture. Listening to some Adele. Yes, again, I got her into collecting CDs now as well. I've even sent a CD player to her because she said she wants to get a CD player. I was like, well, I'll send you one. Faith bracelet. I think one of them is a Pandora one she got for Christmas one year, and you get the charms that go around the bracelet. It's nice. I don't know if it's the same one again. I'm not unfamiliar with this person. Coloured for a while. I enjoy colouring. It's fun. More. It's like it's chill. It's relaxing. I like to as well. I haven't done it in a bit, but I've got a whole load of colouring books and pens. I had a shower. Very random. Skincare. Playlist. Yeah, she does like listen to music I've never even heard of. I think it's the same most teenagers. But to be honest, some of it's quite cool. Quite cool. It's nice. She doesn't listen to mad music, more like folk music or something. Although sometimes it's quite girly, bit much for me sometimes. Negativity while my mum straightens my hair. Also FaceTime my friend. We played Roblox. Got to take a pic. She's my fave. I think that is hashtag she's my fave. So this is the last one. I've got to remember to try and close this app now without it showing because I want, it's important I protect her identity. I don't want people obsessing over her profile in any way, being weird. So anyway, thank you for watching. Good night. Hope you all are doing well. Be the person you want to be. And I love that. It's just, I can see her starting to get to that. She's becoming that self-empowerment, and I can see her doing that more and more as she gets older. So we're going to have to just close the app a different way. I'm going to do it big screen to make sure it definitely goes off my screen. End task. Peak. So it's gone now. Yeah. So now we can get rid of that block that I don't need. That was a whole effort to try and protect her, by the way. But I managed. Now, I know the video's gone on quite long, but I enjoyed watching it. So why not share the experience? So we'll start off with maybe people. I know who talks bad of me. And I don't even need the cards. I innately know anyway when people talk behind my back. It's weird. But I know. Don't have to hear from them. And I still know. It's vibes. Three of Wands. So what does my mum say to people about me? What does my mum say about me? It's a bit close to this table bit. Well, okay, so that's what she's saying, but obviously I expect, I know what she's like. Yeah. So we're just keeping it simple. That's holding on to having to hold on tight to your money at the moment. Like finances are tight for me at the minute, and that's true. One thing I would say about her is that she would never ever. It doesn't matter who it is, even if it's someone in the family. She would never ever side with someone against me. And that's the thing. So if anyone ever tried to talk negative of me to her, it doesn't matter who it is. She never ever sways. It's really beautiful. I've had other family members, people that are a bit more distant. She's always stood up for me. Like, no, it's up to him what he does. And, and you get family members that gossip all the time, even close family members, and still loyal to me. It's actually really beautiful. Oh, on the back of the deck. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah. What does my daughter say about me? Oh, got luck. Ha! I don't know about these two because these both fly out. We'll see what they say. I'm not going to, even if they're negative, it doesn't matter. Oh, they're not. Ah, yeah. What she says a lot is she says, "You're great, you're amazing." And I know she's proud. So the one that come out on its own, High Priestess. Is it High Priestess? Yeah, High Priestess. So that's someone with incredible values, morals, very righteous. I do the right thing. I can be trusted, but also very spiritual. So when she talks about me, those are the things she talks about. But then on the other side of that, we've got like ambition because someone that wants to travel. So you've got travel there, looking towards the future, looking out to further horizons, ambitious. But also King of Swords, which is interesting because I'm a communicator, so I talk very eloquently. I feel, um, done my books. I put words onto pages. Of course, it's all about communication, which is exactly what the King of Swords is about. I'm quick to cut people off. I'm very confident, very strong in myself. Um, so I'm all about truth and integrity. And that's what that's showing. And this is sometimes you can see this as options, but it's also multifaceted. It's many skills. And I think that's what she sees in me. Someone with a lot of options, but a lot of abilities. And it's really beautiful. Very gifted. Ah, that's nice. Hmm. And that's nice as well. You know, like pocket money and things. You know, she knows I'll give her anything I can. And I do, you know, even if I haven't got a lot. If I know she wants something and I can get it for her, I'll get it. Um, yeah. But sometimes there's been situations where I've sent her like a pocket money. Let's say she gets £10 and I'm left with like 40 pence in the bank. And it's like, yeah, you have it. You can do more with £10 than I can. Then she buy DVDs. But no, I just want to be happy, you know. But it's the same way my mum's always been with me, you know. And I see, I understand it all because I'm the same way with my daughter. That was really nice. Do you think? That was nice. Right. Well, who else should we talk about? Because I know these people talk negative of me. I don't have a load of people that talk positive of me. Okay, let's do Jessica first. What does Jessica say about me? I was going to say Spirit might not want to answer that because there's a romantic potential connection within it. They might not want me to know anything. Um. Oh wow. Okay. Oh, I thought there was like a cold one. There's not. It was that one first, wasn't it? A lot of money. A lot of money. She sees my ability to be incredibly successful, and I'm rapid at what I do. I'm very fast. I'm very fast at creating. It's literally got it's Ace of Pentacles, then we've got Nine of Pentacles with independence, but it's also got the Chariot, moves very swiftly. So I never stay still. And I'm always building for a positive, prosperous future. That is actually really nice cards. It's very yellow, very vibrant. Potential to be incredibly successful. Oh, wow. Back of the deck, Magician. So they see I can create anything. And even beyond that, it went Ten of Pentacles. That's really nice. Very yellow in the cards. And that's someone I consider my divine counterpart. But at the moment, we are not in communication. But it's really nice that that come out for her. So I've had really nice ones. Of course, like my mum's one come out with me holding on to like really struggle, like tight money, finances are tight, and she probably would have that conversation with people around the family. Really, it's part of the you know. Um, Now let's do. I'm not going to always say who people are in my life because I think this complicates things. I'll just say the name and I'll say roughly what I think. And I'm not going to mention them very often in my life because there's boundaries I'm setting with people, and I don't really want them in my life anymore. There's some people for sure. Um, what does Shelley say about me? I'll be honest, the whole time I was shuffling that, I felt this dark cloud over me, this real negative dark cloud. So it's jealousy. And we don't get on anymore. We have a big fallout. and she seems to want to talk bad about me to other people. And that's what people are like, very negative. So we've got Two of Pentacles. That's weird because I know she's talking crap. So you got Two of Pentacles, which is a card of balance. The thing is, because I know who she is, I know her personality, I know what she's like, it puts a different take really onto what I'm looking at with the card rather than see it at its face value. If I didn't know her, for instance, you would just say Two of Pentacles, someone that's finding a balance in their life. They're juggling things. But I know there's a negative tone to this because I can feel it on me. I feel really negative right now. I feel quite heavy in my chest. I felt a dark cloud. I think it's going to be something bad at the bottom of the deck. Holy shit, that's quite weird. That's weird. Okay, Ace of Cups. That's like full of emotions. That's love. But that's not. That's no way. That's what she's saying about me though. In terms of like when you say talking about someone. Mm. That's thrown me off in all honesty because I know what her attitude's like. And what that's potentially showing for me is what's that potentially showing to me is that they're actually aware of almost like how pure my heart is. They know I'm a good, but they know I'm not horrible. So some people I think lash out of hurt. It's not as bad as I thought it'd be, but I still don't trust them. So I don't. Um, what's my sister Kerry say about me? Oh, I won't gonna say who the people are. Well, sod it. I don't care anymore. Oh, this is getting confusing. We've got a victory card. I think sometimes it's. No, I'm not. I don't know, man. I mean, I set boundaries and I just cut the ties. I can't be bothered with nonsense. But that's pointing towards the fact that that's successful. They're proud. So maybe the problems we all have, maybe it hurts them more because it doesn't hurt me. I just set a block and move forward. Maybe it bothers people more that they get left behind knowing thing. Knowing who you are. Maybe they're watching more than I realize. Maybe they're seeing my growth. Maybe they're aware of it because we also got to give it this one. So generous. See me as generous and literally in the spotlight. That's confused the shit out of me, in all honesty, because these are two people. I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are gossiping, but maybe not as deep as I thought. Maybe not as much as I thought. That's confused me. Yeah, you got a naivety with the Page of Wands. And then we got the Queen of Cups. I don't know. Didn't ask anything. Um, that has actually thrown me for a bloody loop. In all honesty. Um, okay. What does Kristen say about me? Gonna say maybe say nothing. I think she's jealous, but that's just because of the relation, the situation. But when we went our own ways in a holy crap. I guess weirdly enough, I get signs of this. That I'm loved more than I realise. People look up to me, and people do watch on, and a lot of people are just curious about what's going to happen next. And I don't really see that, because they don't say it to me. And Kristen, I've always thought was maybe a bit jealous because I don't know what she's done since, but since we last spoke, but I've gone on and done multiple books. I'm doing better. I'm elevating all the time. I literally got the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, Page of Cups, which is like an innocence. Got the Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. So that's passionate, and someone that stands their ground and fights their corner. That's really nice too. And the back of the deck, Queen of Swords, sets strong boundaries, sharp tongue. My God, man, I haven't had a bad set yet. And especially and I felt a dark energy. I think there's because of with like for instance with one of the others, but where I was expecting something really bad. I think because of the connection, because of what's been said between them, things. There's still a lot of negative surrounding the situation. Doesn't change my stance though. I'm too busy moving forward. I just don't have time for people that drag me down. Life's too short. What does my brother David say about me? Now he lives alone, and I know full well he wants me to visit more, but he's a fair distance for me to get to it. But he's someone that does wallow in that pity. Um, this is so true, as I live alone, and I've said so many times, I'm always busy in myself. I keep to myself. I'm too busy, and that's literally what you got there. It's like I think it's judgment. I think it's the 10. It's 20 in tarot. I don't know. I haven't got the other deck with me. Karma, it says here, but karma's different. I think it's judgment. But I've got the hermit. The hermit and judgment, they look very similar. But it's like you're isolating. I don't know if it is judgment, that card, but I just see it as it's a bit of a mystery, really, isn't it? But it's like you're working on yourself, you're creating. I see more of a connection to source, because I am on a very spiritual journey, and I think that's what he's seeing. He's seeing that in me, like I'm working on myself with that, and I'm really focused on it, internal. Oh yeah, on the back of the deck, he feels lonely, gets frustrated. Yeah, it's true. What does my nephew David James say about me? Oh crap, got loads of shit. But we'll just go with the one there. There's a lot of cards. We even had strength. So he says that he knows I'm strong. He got a leap of faith, brand new beginnings. So always following my dreams. Really, that's what that's going. I've got too much going on here. It burst with too many cards. It'd be pointless. It's mixed messages within that lot. But yeah, leap of faith, strong. I think that's showing, is it? Oh, there's the strength anyway. I haven't really got a lot of people to ask about because I don't have a big circle because I don't want a big circle. I just don't care. I'm just here to just create, move on, and I can't have people slow me down. I just can't deal with drama and stuff anymore. It's like my focus is my career at the moment. Yeah, look, working on my legacy, if you like. It's still waiting for things to come through. Anyone see my previous video? You'll see that's the card that kept coming out. That's the stage. The next stage is those coins come off like apples, and you start to get your money. You start to see your success come in. That'd be nice because once my life improves, then I can help improve other people's lives. Let's find my stability and foundation first. Yeah, and that kept coming up. Cards like this. So you got that, but it's exhaustion, and so much turmoil, so many struggles. Trying to think what else I could ask about. Because not being funny, I'm asking if they're, what they're saying about me. They may not even be talking about me, so it may be a reference to thinking about me. But spirits are aware in general. So it might be that someone still says a bad word about me, but overall, I think overall that's what they would relay, and it's not bad at all, really. So that's nice. Trying to think of someone I could have a real negative answer from, but I can't really think. In all honesty, I just get on with my journey. Oh yeah, what does my ex say about me? If anyone's going to say something negative, it's going to be this one. Oh, freaking hell! 8 of Cups. So that's literally focusing on fulfilling all my cups. I'm. Hmm. It talks about the fact that I am pursuing my fulfillment. That's interesting. Ah, but we still got this sneaky shit at the back. So there is like a sneaky tone to their way they speak. Very jealous. Yeah, I thought that. Um, that's that one. What does her mother? What does her mother say about me? Got the Emperor. Holy shit! Now I don't know because I'm not there, but I think maybe people can see your value later on. That I was really taken advantage of. You know, they didn't see any value in me at all. Literally, everybody else got like digital cameras and stuff for Christmas, like £200 items. I kept getting like box of chocolates worth of £5, and they're no different to the ones you buy yourself for Christmas for everyone. That's the sort of shit I used to get. But these cards have just come out freaking huge. Now, again, it might not. Maybe I'm asking whether they say it, but maybe it's what they're thinking. I think they're seeing how strong a leader I am. And well, I'm not thinking it; I'm seeing it. They can see the success that's coming. I think people are aware. And again, like I said, I don't think I'm not aware of what people think. You know, in terms of sense, because I'm so busy in my own little bubble. This has shocked the shit out of me because me and her do not get on. But I think really it was more of a we're both very dominant and neither back down. It's a very, very huge card. So we do it in the order they come out. You've got the Emperor, which anyone knows tarot. That's all the kings in one. That's a very confident, wise leader. They know what they got. They know what they stand for. You know. Yeah, it's the best you're gonna get. And then it's like King of Wands, which is very passionate, passionate about what they do. Knight of Swords, so speaks up, ready to just throw yourself in there. You know, throw yourself on the line to speak your truth. And I'm surprised by that one, the Two of Cups. I think personally, she's recognizing now that I was a great partner for the other one. And literally, you got 10 of Pentacles. That's generational wealth. I think they're seeing, or from what they've heard, I guess, or something, they're aware that literally, I am likely to be very wealthy in this lifetime. And Knight of Pentacles. So, potentially help people. Yeah, that's where I see that one because it's like you've gone from the generational wealth pretty much to now you've got one where you're on it, like one pentacle on its own going towards. So the potential to do acts of kindness. But again, back of the deck, the same one. That's hilarious. Back of the deck, the same card as my ex. So they both think the same thing. Although they talk like that because they're aware of where I'm going, they're not happy about it at all. You can't keep the bloody happiness, can you? Jeez. That's funny. Yeah, this is the part I'm trying to get through to people here is to show that what's done in the dark can get brought to light. And I'm just finding this because I'm asking Spirit directly. The point is, Spirit's giving me this information because I'm asking for it. Even if I don't ask for it, they will all be taking action. So they'll stock it up. Every time someone's going against you or they're trying to ruin your life or they're trying to make a lie about you, ruin your reputation, Spirit will be watching that all the time, and eventually they'll communicate with their guides, for instance, and then they'll have to learn the lesson. So I think I perceive karma in a different way to others. I think some people see it as like a punishment. I see it more as it's time for them to learn. It's time for them to grow from the situation. So if you become too toxic and negative, you've gone so far from your who you should be or who you are at your core. Because none of us are truly negative at our core, but you get lost in this world and they just get corrupted. So effectively, they work together to say, look, now it's time for that person to learn their lessons, and we need to keep them away from that person now because it's enough, you know. And I think that's how that works. So like, I don't take it that's a personal like that's why I don't really get involved with karma and things. But our guides are aware, and I'm showing that clearly here because they're answering me. And you know, even though I'm surprised by some answers, I don't thingy. I tell you who won't like me. Let's say because it's different when it's family. When it's not family, they can be a bit more personal. What does Colin think of me? I know. What does Colin say about me? Now, he's not spiritual at all, so he doesn't believe in any of this. He's also the husband to one of my sisters, and you know, when you have an argument, they're gonna get infuriated, aren't they? Because they don't have that blood tie, if you like. That's what I thought. Let's do them. Um, oh, well, fuck. Well, I swear, because I'm freaking shocked to shit. That doesn't mean that's not one side. We're going to see the other back of the deck in a minute. But you've got Ace of Swords, which is clarity, why, like knowledge, truth. That I perceive as truth. So someone that speaks their truth, someone that moves very fast, and I have strong boundaries, and I know who I am, and I'm, you know, it's swords. So swords is wisdom, knowledge, and all that. So that's that they're just aware of my intelligence and how much I cut and my ability to cut people out. That's really interesting considering the arguments are going on. Now, back of the deck is not going to be a good card. I wouldn't have thought. Oh, good, like my ex had. So we've got the Eight of Cups. I may be interpreting the Eight of Cups wrong, but I just see it as someone that's like they're waiting for their cups to be filled, if you like. You know, you put the work in. It's like literally you're just waiting for that next phase to kick in, and that's when your wish is coming true. Um, that's crazy to me. Now, not saying their conversations exactly at this minute are that in that vein, but it seems to me that overall, that's weird. Shit. Got that one and that one. What was that one? Start with this one. Oh, look. Like reminiscing the past and things. Where's the other one? Oh, here we go. Oh, the sun. A ray of sunshine, happiness, bring joy. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. I haven't had any bad things said about me, which I'm really shocked the shit about, if I'm honest, because even if, no matter how nice a person you are or good at your core, there'll always be someone jealous. I'm just trying to find the jealous ones. Although we did get that with my ex and her mother. They saw the the potential for wonderful things, but they were both jealous and well, sneaky. They didn't want good for me. They want to betray. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Oh, because I wanted the negative because I know they are. You know, it's like it just confirms it really. But it's interesting what actually is in the back of their mind, what they're actually thinking, because you can't deny rationality. You know. What's something else I was going to think about? Yeah. Oh, look, we got here the hermit again, guiding myself in the darkness. I like that. What does Zach say about me? Mm. Eight of Swords. So I see that as someone that's trapped in their mind. Someone that's trapped in their mind. So keep myself stuck. Because a lot of the time these ones is you get stuck, but you can get yourself out, you know? Interesting. But again, reminiscing the past, same card at the back. That's interesting. So effectively, he feels I hold myself back, which makes sense when you consider where we was at maybe a year ago. And he's the one that is a very gifted medium. And I've said about like when I was so focused on like love and relationship, someone that my counterpart, and then our collaboration went to shit quite quickly after that. It's almost like I derailed because he was acting more like a mentor. It was a really great little connection for a moment there as I was growing in my development. And then I had a card shortly after. I think it was a tower, and that was pointing towards swift change. And believe me, we ended up having a disagreement over something so trivial, and both went our own ways. And it was literally, I think, if I behaved differently before that, it probably wouldn't have got to that point. But because of my fixation on the relationship that I was focused on, that I wanted, it was a huge distraction. And I think that's what sort of through those conversations caused us to have conversations we wouldn't normally have. And I didn't always agree with his outlook on life in general. And they were that, and it was like things like that. And it was like that was where the disagreements were sort of coming in, really. But anyway, that's yeah, that's interesting because just because someone says it doesn't mean it's true, you know. So just because they think I'm trapped in my own head, I mean, it's quite obvious I'm not, but they're not aware of what I'm doing because I'm like I don't follow people. He obviously isn't following anyone. So the last thing he saw was someone that holds himself back, which absolutely makes sense. But what he hasn't seen, I'm guessing, is the fact that I've continued to create new books. I put myself out there. I'm doing an awful lot of content, and I've got yet more books coming. So I'm not stuck in my own head at all, am I? Having said that, when it comes to the counterpart that I want, that is like a caged animal because I can't do anything, because I know they're my person. So I can't look anywhere else, can I? So what can you do? I can't do anything. All I can do is focus on other sides of me. It's a deep frustration that you're missing out on life to an extent. Because a song come up and it was a really nice Christmas song, and I was like, oh, I love this song. And then I got depressed immediately. Weirdly enough, it was like a beautiful song. I think it's the Miley Cyrus one. I've done a repost. So if anyone looked at my TikTok, you'd see a repost, and it was I think I did the repost, and it was such a nice way she sang that. And then straight away I got depressed because like it makes you think, doesn't it? Christmas, end of the year, you just think, what's your year been? Yes, I've been creative. Yes, I've tried to help people. Yes, I've put myself out there. Yes, there's been a lot of personal development. But when I think about like positive memories, that's where it gets depressing because you're like, okay, I'm growing, but life's passing by. Like, is this what my life is? Like, okay, if I'm of service, I'm of service, and I accept that. If that's what my life is, then I can accept it anyway because it's bigger than me. But it'd still be nice to have happy memories, and it's like, that's a year gone. Not to say I didn't have any good moments in it, but nothing significantly memorable. And yeah, it's one of those ones where you're thinking, I wish my counterpart had been here this year. Like we could have had Christmas together. It'd been, do you know what I mean? It's like another Christmas missed, maybe next Christmas. And it's like, this is just unbearable because you're just like, your life's passing by and it's quite rapid. So as soon as that song played, I was like, oh, this is nice. And then straight away, my mood just dropped. I was just, wow, this is sad. And that's just being honest. I can't remember what I asked now. Shit, what did I ask? Because I've got the star card. I got the star card. It's like beautiful. Now, did I actually ask a question? That's pointing to my breakthrough anyway, because I know I'm getting my breakthrough's coming. I get so many signs, and I can feel it internally. I feel relaxed even in chaos. Oh, look, passionate, Queen of Wands. That's actually a nice combo. But anyway, it's nice that there's nice feedback, really, because I've tried to pick people that I think would have a huge problem with me. Um, and in the end, deep down, they don't. Deep down, they can see where I'm heading. Um, so maybe they just say things to hurt. I think really, maybe I'm the one that said things that hurt them, and they've reacted. In all honesty, but I just speak my truth. I don't hide away from a conversation or speaking my mind. So if a consequence comes from it, it comes from it. I'm not here to hide. Um, just trying to think if there's anyone else I could ask about, but I don't even think it's really relevant. I've picked two people that I've had some sort of collaboration, mentorship with. and not too bad. You know, one just thinks you in your head, which I get from the last conversation we had. The other one actually sees me as inspirational, which is really nice. Going after you and going after your goals, which has surprised me. You know, I've got the one I consider my relationship. They see me as an immense success, a go getter, and I move rapid. That was nice. Then my daughter saw me as someone with high values, integrity, very spiritual. That was nice too. You know, and my mum was just being realistic. You know, is someone that's you know is struggling at the moment with money. Like money's tight. That's what she was seeing. Because the problem is with her, like she obviously she's my mum. She believes in my path. She believes in what I say, what I do. Like she's got no. But it's the problem is I've had signs for a long time, and she's heard it so many times. So I'm like, my breakthrough's coming next year, and I've got no doubt. I think by spring. And you know, she's like, oh, that'd be good. But the thing is, she's heard that so many years because things just always get delayed, and it gets frustrating because not everything's down to me. Sometimes it's down to others, but then sometimes it's I delay myself. Like maybe my breakthrough in career would have come this year had I not focused so heavily on that relationship because the time weren't right. I was supposed to let it flow, and maybe I'll be in that relationship by now. Maybe we'd have been in a relationship 4 months ago. So the thing is, although things can still happen in the future, sometimes the decisions we make can delay our progress. So it's really about learning it so we don't keep falling into that trap. So yeah, something to consider really. So sometimes it's our own doing as well, these delays. So it doesn't make me lose faith because I know it's coming. I know what's inevitable for me will reach me. You know, it just seems to be that one year falls into another year, and before you know it, you're 4 years down the road, thinking, when is it coming? So what we got going? Actually, the first card coming out was actually your dreams coming true. Literally, happy ever after. Crazy. But this one here is again, we've got the same one about being stuck in your head. Literally bound to, and another one, two of them, both of them stuck in your head. It's like your own worst enemy, you know. But we got over it. I mean, hoping something positive. Yeah. It's starting to go off. It's starting to travel. You're forward thinking, you know, thinking towards the future, looking towards new horizons. Ah, in the sun. That's nice. So, yeah, stuck in your head, your own worst enemy, but also looking out to traveling and experience new experiences, and you're literally a ray of sunshine. You will get your happy ever after. So effectively, it's stop being like this. Start focusing on the better things, and you will then start attracting this a lot quicker. So stop thinking, I haven't got this. Oh, I'm so fed up. I'm so miserable. It's like that just slows things down. Let's be in the positive mindset. So you can take the negative or the positive. What's on the back of the deck? Clarity, truth. So anyway, I don't know if I said much. I think I've gone way longer than I planned to do with this video. I just wanted to give people an insight into spirit and show that they come through to us. You know, you can ask questions. What I would say is there's ethics that goes into this, and it's important you follow those ethics. So although I've tapped in to other people's opinions, what I stick to is I always stick to my guides. I don't ask to tap into someone else's guides. It's like I'm dealing with mine. Um, it would be really rude for me to go too deep into someone's personal life, you know, and start asking questions about them and figuring things out. That's ethically not right. But you haven't got permission to do that. They haven't given you permission to read their energy and all that stuff, you know. But I will ask my guides what's happening in that situation. How are they thinking about me? Because they can witness that and they can relay it to me, you know. So, like for instance, if I say about the Jessica, I don't know, I've said her name last time. Every time I say, even when I did it then, I did that, and I had the lovers card cut I saw. So that's interesting. Every time I ask about her, it's always a positive, always like lovers and two of cups and anything positive. Let's do this just to finish it off. Let's try and leave it on a nice. Hopefully, I won't get something that's too sharp. Um, how does Jessica see her future with me? Yeah, but damn. So yes, you can see us putting in the work. So you got the world, so it's like cycles completing. So you can see us going through many cycles, seasons. If you look at that, it's actually all different seasons of the year as well. So she can see us going through a lot of growth, so a lot of seasons, a lot of cycles. But they're positive cycles, it's like completing a lot of growth. There's always a completion of something, something being accomplished. But then we also had the 10 of Wands, which is always moving forward. You can carry a lot on our shoulders. We can sort of just very resourceful and resilient. And then we've got literally the Emperor. Again, that's all the kings in one. So she knows we can be. I get a lot of signs about us being a power couple, and that's what I see with that. I'll be shocked if it's the Empress underneath this. I'm gonna have a look, but sees us even maybe as a couple, as the Emperor together. Maybe that's strong. That's crazy. This is usually current energy, by the way. The ones at the back. So the current energy is disappointed, bit despondent. Yeah, looking, thinking, oh, just I just want to fill my cups up. I just want to be happy, and yet we have the potential to be successful. Grow together. I thought we'd leave it on a positive because I knew it wouldn't be a bad one with her. It never is. Even though I get a bit tense because it's like, what is she thinking? What is she thinking? Is it something bad now? Is it something bad? Don't say something bad. I don't need to hear negatives. And then we've got the Chariot. So things moving, something's happening fast. I get signs of this, by the way. I just don't always share everything. Oh, wow. King of Swords. So knowing what you want. And Magician. So ability to create something out of nothing. You literally create your reality. And that was when I was talking about her feeling despondent. So I think she knows that she has to be she needs to take action to change the circumstance. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune, fate. So that's like a divinely guided karma, so it's going to be, I get the signs of that as well, divine intervention, spirits taking care of it. So effectively, like at the moment, we're both pausing our happiness, our potential to an extent. Like I always get signs of this as well. Like sometimes, like my breakthroughs, she's an important part of that breakthrough. So I do wonder sometimes whether spirit's holding my progress up to allow them to catch up because they're needed for the phase, whatever that part is of our journey. Because it's for both of us, not just me. Crazy thing to say, like I say, because we haven't spoke since February this year, and she blocked me. But I had reasons why that, and I know why. Sometimes when you're in like for instance, if you're in a relationship, you've got to maybe someone gives you an ultimatum, them or me, sort of thing, And if you try to make something work, by all means. And I wasn't speaking to her or anything at that point, like trying to do anything. I was just posting videos saying about I know they're my person. So it wasn't helpful, was it? It is what it is. It's frustrating. Right, let's go. What does spirit say about me? What does spirit say about me? Oh, that's weird. Like your fears hold you back. I think it's fears. We've got the shadow side. I really wish I knew what the tarot card is to that. I see that it's stuck in your head as well, though. So it's your fears, and it's you get in your head too much. But on the back of the deck, they see me as the star. So that's interesting. What does Archangel Michael say about me? Well, that flew. Oh, wow. Wow. I've always said about how hard he is on me. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, he's saying about how successful I'm going to be, like generational wealth. He's going to be really, really successful. It's not all about money, of course. Very grounded, stable, secure. That's a huge change from where we was in the past with the things he would say. But again, he's got the back of the deck, same card again. Back of the deck. Yeah, so he's saying this, but you get stuck in your head. And the other one was saying something similar too. Or my guides were saying something similar. I don't know. Let's see Jesus. What does Jesus say about me? Or Yeshua? What does Yeshua say about me? Now, bear in mind, I've had two visions with Jesus. I've had one where I got signs about me reaching the top of my mountain. I've achieved a big milestone, big part of my life purpose. And then when I was doing my protection, when I had my eyes closed, I just had, I've spoke before about it. I had the flowers were blooming around me, and then he appeared and gave me a hug. And then I had another vision where things were flashing fast, but he was teaching in a classroom, and I had angels. I was flying across this water, and I had angels and fairies flying around me. And then there was this big oak tree, and then there was these two crows. And when I put the pieces together within that, I was like, oh my god, spirit is the crows, the tree is knowledge. You're being guided by your angels. I'm getting goosebumps again. Every time I tell this story, I get goosebumps and chills. And Jesus in the classroom is me. Now I'm getting intense. Jesus in the classroom is me relaying the information that I'm understanding in the same way he would have done. You're just trying to help heal people. That's nice, isn't it? So what he says about me is Eight of Wands. So that's like swift communicator. Because that's communication. So I have the gift of communicating, I think. I think that's what that is. On the spot, it's harder for me to do it, but I think I'm going to delve into this later on. I could clarify that actually. Yeah, back of the deck sees me working hard, but again, frustrated because I'm not seeing results. And if anyone sees my journey, you'll know that. And he's aware of it. Can you clarify the Eight of Wands? Oh, freaking hell. I said, what does Jesus say about me? And he's like, swift communication. But it's like Ace of Cups. I'm spreading love and healing. I could literally cry. I get goosebumps. People don't realize that about me. You know, they might see I'm strong and stoic and shit. That's one side of me. That's my serious professional side. That's me when I have to set boundaries. And I say a lot, I'm not here to impress people. I don't care. I just want to help people heal and open their eyes, and then and then let them go on their journey. That's why like people's opinions don't matter to me so much. Like positive. That's not arrogance. It's just like literally I'm just more interested in just keep pushing forward. You know, I'm just relentless. But I'm here to impress spirit. Their opinion of my journey, it means everything. So when they say you're not doing well enough or you need to up your game, it's like, okay, I've got okay. And it'll give me a kick up the arse and I'll take it serious. When they say good things, it's like, I know how well I'm doing for them to say that because they wouldn't say it if I wasn't. Do you know what I mean? It's everything's pure. So Archangel Michael is giving me like 10 of Pentacles. So he sees you're worthy of that. They don't just say that. But that's what's coming. And I know that's what's coming. And then you got Jesus saying you're spreading love and healing. And like I said, I had the vision where he gave me a hug and it was like a congratulations. And coming from him, it's like you couldn't have a higher thing. Yeah, it's quite big. And I had another session with him where I was asking questions about like his passing and things, and there was question marks about really what happened. So I've got an understanding of what happened because I asked the questions, you know. Yeah, people might just see this as just cards. It's not just cards. I'm getting the answers. Um, Page of Pentacles. So let's do another random one. Is Buddha aware of who I am? It's fast communication again, like Jesus. He is aware of me. I thought if you're talking about peace, what does Buddha say about me? Uh, oh man, considering like their reputation, how huge they are in history, we all know their names, and literally the same cards keep coming out. Out of the whole deck, we've got the Chariot, so someone that moves very fast, very strong communication, very sharp with my tongue, but I have very firm boundaries. And that's how that's what he says about me. It's all positive. And this is what, like, the video I did before where I said that, I'm trying not to be emotional because it's like, you got Jesus, Archangel Michael, Buddha, and my guides, and there's so much respect. And it's like the video I did before where I said, like, you can live your life surrounded by materialism and you can just chase the gold and that's the meaning to your life. Or you can chase, like, leaving a legacy and do the best you can with your life. And it's like, that's how I live. And it's like, I'm respected for it. That's, yeah, it makes me proud. Yeah, I'm doing well. Doing well. That is nice. It really makes me, okay, my eyes are getting a bit worried, to be honest, because it's big. It is big. I haven't seen my real dad since birth, pretty much. Been about 4. What does my natural father say about me? Fears and betrayed, like stabbed in the back. So I see that as because he wanted to reach out at one point, I didn't want to. Like he wanted to meet me, I didn't want to meet him. I think he thinks I'm scared to meet him, and it's like I've caused him a lot of pain. Um, you know, it's like I'm not scared to meet anybody, but it's like it's just life is life, isn't it? It's like I think people put too much weight on. I don't want to lower it to such a level, but effectively, some people can be as much as a sperm donor. Let's not sugarcoat it. If they're not there throughout most of your life, what difference does it make if they're another part of your life? Um, by the time I received any message, I was already a father. So it's like, you know what? I'm not. I don't need anybody's approval. Anyone sees my journey, I don't need that. So I don't need validation. I don't need an explanation. I don't need to redo life. I'm already moving forward. I don't live in the past. That's a big thing with me. If you were supposed to be in my future, you would be in my present, and you wasn't. So I haven't got time for to redo and play this. Let's try and do the merry-go-round dance. It's not happening. So yeah, there's that. There's that. But I thought, yeah, throw that one at the end. That's interesting. Again, the whole point of this was to open people's eyes to the spirit, the connection, and you get some incredibly insightful things. And it's like, I know I'm doing the best I can. I am truly exhausted. I'm struggling to sleep. I haven't even slept yet. It's now 9:30 in the morning, and I haven't even been to bed yet. My energy is all over the place, which is probably where Spirit and Archangel Michael are pointing towards. That I need to refocus and get back on task, which is what I'm doing today. I'll be working on this book, so I may end up having a nap because I need it, but then I may not. But either way, the book's going to be the priority because I know that's what they want. Yeah, and I'm happy to make Spirit proud.